I think what we've learned through dealing with nature, nature is ultimate, nature is absolute, and it can be very cruel and it can be very beautiful, and we're all part of it. But the otters, I think that's where the crossover happens. They do have some qualities that we can relate to as humans, and so therefore they make really good ambassador species for nature. I think the animals have always been an inspiration for me to do better or to do things for people.
From the chaos of Saigon to a refugee camp in Pennsylvania, Maya Whelan's journey has been one of resilience and transformation. As a young woman, Maya saw the value in philanthropy and donated her very first paycheck to UNICEF. She is still devoted to a greater cause, and after winning Netflix Squid Games,
I am the winner.
What does it feel like? Squid Game, the challenge, a cultural phenomenon.
The winner of Squid Game, the challenge, Maya Whelan. Hey!
Maya is using her platform to inspire change. In her new series, Mother Mai, she embarks on a cross-country road trip, shining a light on nonprofits committed to making the world a better place.
Go. I'm sorry, I don't have anything.
We're at Nurture by Nature Inspiration Center, and basically we are a regenerative teaching studio, nature awareness, getting people to latch onto nature and know that it's part of them, it's part of our planet, and we've only got one planet, and hopefully just influence people to do better.
I love vegetables too.
Born from a fire that destroyed their home, Kevin and Wendy Yates, both biologists and zoologists by training, decided they wanted to rebuild something that could give back to their community that had helped them so much in their time of need. When they were tasked with raising otter pups, they saw the potential for ambassadorship and learning through the special connection everyone has with these vibrant creatures.
So this is what we're calling a nature studio. We try to repurpose all of the biological matter on the property into compost, put it back onto the plants, feed the plants to the animals. I would say we probably have up to 300 animals or more in the entire facility, but that includes reptiles and birds. And some of them are rescues. A lot of them come from breeding programs with other zoos. We also have rescues that we do with the California Department of Fish and Wildlife, injured bald eagles, something like a snapping turtle they found recently in a pond.
And then some of them were born here.
Nurtured by Nature was formed to create an environment where people and animals could safely interact and play. But not every animal is right for this type of ambassadorship, so learning about the otters and their willingness to engage with people in the water was crucial.
So we have currently 25 otters here. We started with otters, and kind of the whole reason we started Nurture by Nature was because back in 2005 we were asked to take care of some baby Asian Small-clawed Otters. We knew that we didn't have to teach them about how to swim, because you can put a baby otter into the water and they're so buoyant they'll float. But we did need to teach them how to feel comfortable in that environment. At that time our children were little, and we had one of those plastic kiddie pools that you put your kids into. We filled it up about 2 inches, gathered up all the girls' bath toys and put it into the pool, and then we put the otters in there so they could start kind of walking around and building their confidence. They were playing with the toys, they were dunking their head under the water. So we were really happy to see that happening, because there's really a very short window of opportunity that you have to teach them to feel comfortable in that environment. And that kind of started us thinking, this is a pretty neat experience, not only for the otters, but for the people too. The reason why we ended up going into creating Nurture by Nature was having gone through all of that with the original otters and seeing how they were so social and how the otters were enjoying that interaction as well as the humans.
We've come to the conclusion that the power from being up close and interacting with nature is so powerful that we couldn't avoid using it to send the message of conservation and hope.
How have the animal impacted you?
The biggest impact that I've gotten from doing what we're doing here, of not only the children but their family, their pure joy for interacting with the animals, and that's something that animals bring to pretty much everybody who visits here. They just bring the joy out of everybody, and it's a renewal every single time. So it's easy to get bogged down in life, and each day those animals, the otters in particular, we used to say it's a scientific fact, otters make kids giggle. But it's really true, it makes everybody giggle.
Utterly awesome.
Utterly awesome. even though each individual might not be able to make a big difference, each individual can make a little difference that can be all combined into a big difference. We're making our little difference so that hopefully it will combine with all the others out there who are also making their little difference to make that big difference.
That's why I'm sitting here, trying to get everybody to see this documentary, so you get a lot of supporters, and that's what my goal is, to get more supporters, you know, for a small nonprofit.
It's like watering a flower
Yeah,
and watching it grow.
yes. Bye! Bye-bye!